Alright, we're back here in the older workings of the mine. Unfortunately, it gets pretty wet through here and we didn't bring rubber boots, so we just decided to go a different way. Like I've said a few times, if you encounter water in this mine, you might as well just turn around because there's always more tunnel to explore. We don't even get through a quarter of the mine in this series, so there's a ton more to explore here, and we just won't get to it in this series. Eventually we might come back to this one and finish it off, but for the time being, there's still quite a bit of it unexplored. We're approaching another stope going downwards. You can see the floor has been undercut by the stope. And like the other tunnel, the rest of this is really flooded and wet, so we just turned around and went the other way. On the way out toward the main junction, we saw this stove here, which I can only presume would be used to keep the miners warm. It's just sitting here in the corner. So we'll continue deeper into the mine, this time through the right-hand drift. There's one of those parallel tunnels from the older workings that we've seen numerous times in this mine. So crosscut going off from the main drift. This is looking at the parallel drift. You can see it's completely caved back there. And there's a few remnants of the old shrinkage stoping chutes that are now blocked off. Noticed above me is a platform, false floor, for a stope that they were working. There's another former chute now blocked off. They blocked these off so that none of the rock would come down and block the tunnel, because they wanted to keep the tunnel clear for the trains that were running through this thing. There's another blocked chute from the older workings. Another older chute. You can actually see up into this one. More old school timbering here. It's another chute with a bunch of rock that spilled out. This is why they were blocking them all off. They didn't want this to happen. More blocked chutes. And here's the parallel drift. This one's right next to the newer drift. You can see there all the old school timbering, and then to the right is this brand new steel arch set. Old and new right next to each other. And there's a raise going up with the ladder. This is looking up that ladder, the raise. That's down the parallel drift. You can see these are pretty big timbers above me here. It's nice timber work. Some precarious timbers here. It's a view up into one of the stopes. Another raise going up. And now we're back in the primary drift. Some small collapses up here. To the left is some cribbing, which is kind of rare to see. This isn't the best example of it, but technically that's cribbing right there. This is a pretty major junction here. That left branching tunnel is full of collapses though. So we went to the right here. I think this right branching tunnel is actually a bypass for that badly collapsed section. It must have been driven a little later than the other tunnel once they experienced all those collapses. There's an exploratory raise here. So we've come back to the vein now. We bypassed it through that right branching tunnel. And we're now back on the drift. You can tell it's the drift because of the need for timbering. Unfortunately, we're only going to go a little bit further into this one. There's still a bit more to explore on this level, but we just didn't have the time for it. I think we spent probably over 20 hours underground here in the 2 trips that I made out to this place. I'll be releasing another series of videos for another level of this mine that was previously worked as a different mine, so it's going to have a different name, but you'll see more of the upper workings in that series of videos. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed these videos. There's more to come, so stay tuned.